Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song by Maroon 5 called Story. And it starts out with a really cool intro lick where you can play first fret on the B string, and then third fret on the high E string, and then first fret on the B string, and then third fret on the high E string, and then open B, and then third fret on the high E string, and then open B, and then third fret on the high E string, and then open B, and then we kind of repeat that. So we're going C, G, C, G, B, G, B, G, B, C, G, C, G, B, G, B, G, B is kind of our intro lick. And then when we start our verse, we're going to be going to a C major chord. And when we play C major, first finger is going to go to the B string on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret, and third finger is going to go to the A string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the C major, we're going to be going to a G major chord. And when we play G major, first finger is going to go to the A string on the second fret, second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and third finger on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G major, we're going to be going to an A minor chord. And the way you play A minor, first finger is going to go to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the D string on the second fret, and third finger on the G string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor, and it sounds very, very, very sad. And then from the A minor, we're going to be going back to the G major chord, and then we go back to C major, and then we got a G major, but then we go to an E minor chord. And when we play E minor, first finger is going to stay on the A string second fret, and second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the E minor chord, we're going to be going to an F major chord. And we'll talk about a really easy way to play that in a moment, but if you know the bar F major, you do your first finger across the entire first fret, second finger on the G string on the second fret, third finger on the A string on the third fret, and the pinky on the D string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. But a lot of times if you're just starting out or you just want to avoid the bar chords, you can substitute in something called an F major 7 chord. And the way you play F major 7, first finger is going to go to the B string on the first fret, the second finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret, and third finger is going to go to the D string on the third fret. And if you kind of strum just the D, G, B, and E, kind of the skinny 4 strings, that sounds like F major 7, and it sounds really, really happy. So you can kind of substitute that in for the F. And then we kind of start that over again. So we got C major, G major, A minor, G major, C major, G major, E minor, F major. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you take the C and just tried that a lot, you have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our verse. We have C, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 F, down, 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 up. And then from our verse, we're going into our pre-chorus, and our pre-chorus is 4 F, so we just kind of end up doing that strum pattern 4 times on the F. So we tried that. We'd have F with down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, up. And then we'd be going into our chorus part, and our chorus actually just kind of mixes up a lot of the things we were just talking about. So we tried our chorus with our strum pattern. We have C, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 up, F, down, 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 G, down, 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 And on that first chorus, we kind of have 2 waiting C's right after that. So C, down, down, C, down, down, up, down, and then from there, then we'd be going into our verse part. Now one other thing I would think about adding to the tune though is some things called bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can kind of throw in a bass note for the chord. So for instance on the C, you could play the A string for your bass and then do your down, up, down. So C with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down. And on the G chord, you'd have the low E string for your bass. So G with the low E bass, down, down, G with the low E bass, down, down. And on the A minor, you have the A string for your bass. So A minor with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down. On the E minor chord, you have the low E string for your bass. So low E bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down. But then on the F major, if you're doing the bar F major, you have the low E string for your bass on the F major. So F with low E bass, down, down, F with low E bass, down, down. If you're doing the F major 7, then you have the D string for your bass. D bass, down, down, F with the D bass, down, down. So we tried that next verse with our basses. We'd have C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down. And then if we tried our pre-chorus that way, we'd have F with the bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down. And then if we tried our chorus that way, we'd have C with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down. And then from there we'd be going into our bridge part. And our bridge starts on C major, and then we go to A minor, but then we go to a B flat major chord. And if you know the bar B flat, we'll talk about some easier ways to play this too, but you take your first finger and play them across the entire first fret, second finger on the D on the third fret, third finger on the G on the third fret, and the pinky on the B string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B flat major chord. Now for myself, what actually feels better is to do it as a double bar and take the third finger and kind of go over the D, G, and D strings and kind of almost do like a full bar and then kind of a mini bar. Everybody loves mini bars. But a lot of times with bar chords, you can take the few top strings or skinny strings and kind of make smaller versions of these chords. So another way you could play B flat major would be going first finger on the high E on the first fret, pinky on the B string on the third fret, and third finger on the G string on the third fret. And if you kind of strum the top 4 strings, that's another way you could play B flat major. And if you're a little bit more adventurous, you could kind of take the second finger and kind of add it in on that D string third fret and kind of make it kind of a 4-string B flat major that way too. And then from the B flat, then we're going to the F major, and then we're basically repeating that through our bridge. So we tried our bridge with our down, down, up, down, up. We'd have C with the down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, B flat, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, B flat, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, flat, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, B flat, down, 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 F, down, down, down. And we kind of have one more F that last time through the bridge, and then a big C chord. That's kind of a down, and then our intro lick kind of comes back where we have that 1 3 1 3 0 3 0 3 0 1 3 1 3 1 0 3 0 3 0. But if we tried our bridge with our bass notes, then we have C with an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, and then the B flat major would have an A string bass. We're kind of doing that with the bar chord. Otherwise, you may have to kind of fake that on the G string for your bass. So you have B flat with an A bass, down, up, down, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, B flat with the bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, A bass, down, up, down, up with the bass, down, up, down, up with the bass, down, up, down, big C. And then from there, then we'll be going back into our chorus for our outro. So we tried that with our basses. We have C with an A bass, down, up, down, come on with low E bass, down, down, up with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, up with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, up with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, up with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, and we'll be repeating that until we get to our final C chord. It's kind of the very, very end. But that's the basics of how you could strum through Story by Maroon 5. So good luck!